So you've got through the first couple of months of your running journey. Perhaps you've cracked that 5k distance, or you're running for 20 minutes solid without any breaks. But now your motivation's starting to wane. Perhaps you need new goals and you're struggling to get out the door. Well, join me a little bit earlier in this run where I give you 5 reasons to keep running and stay motivated, and they're not just to do with your health and fitness. In fact, I don't think any of them are. So reason number 1 as to why you should keep running is that you've done the hard bit. If you started running in January or February in the UK, you've done all those dark nights, dark mornings, and now you've just got to look forward to lighter mornings. You're going to hopefully have some better weather, so it'll be sunnier, a bit warmer. You'll be able to ditch some of those layers and everything will just feel a little bit lighter and a little bit easier. The start of the year feels like an easy time to get going with new habits because everybody's buzzing to start fresh and kind of make the whole new year new me. But in reality, you've got cold weather and it's just poor running conditions if that's what you're aiming for. Your motivation is drained from how dark it is. You just don't really feel like it. But come springtime, everything just gets a little bit better. There'll be so much to look forward to. You'll have lighter mornings, lighter evenings, hopefully a little bit warmer weather if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And then also, you'll be able to do trail runs without having to clean your shoes afterwards, which is so nice. You just get to get in, having not gone through mud and got wet feet. And it'll just feel a little bit nicer when you're out adventuring and trying to get the most out of your running. So the second thing to look forward to is the fact that there's so much to try whilst you're out running. If you've built in that base during the winter months where they're cold, they're miserable, you've got so much to try. So you might try some speed sessions, you might try some trail running, but you've now got that foundation that you're able to build off of. You've kind of done the boring bit, so now you can start trying to have fun with it. Maybe you want to try a new goal where you go faster, or maybe you just want to try and get out and explore some new areas. It's all something for you to look forward to. Put a comment down below if your running journey started in 2024 and we can all celebrate the great things you've achieved so far, and hopefully many more things. Alright, on to the video. The next thing to remember is that it's amazing that you can even get out and run. There's so many people that can't get out and run. Maybe they haven't built up the ability, or maybe they just can't. Some people who can run are also ill or injured at the moment, so you just need to cherish every single time that you can go and run. Oh, we've got lots of tree cover, sorry for this. There's such a huge amount of people out there who can't go out for a run, that take pride in your ability that you've built up. You're the one that's made yourself able to go out for a run. So cherish it, look after the ability, and just feel proud of yourself every time you go out for a run. Because you can do it, you've done it before, you can do it again. Especially whilst you can and whilst you want to. Don't take it for granted. There may be a time where you do become ill or you are injured. So yeah, look after your ability to go out there and use it to push you on. You know, think about those days later on in the year when, you know, you're just so poorly, maybe you've got a cold, or, you know, you never know, you might get a food poisoning or something, and suddenly you can't get out for that little escape. So take the time, whilst you can, to be in the moment and realise that actually, this is such a great thing you can do. The next thing to think is that your best run hasn't happened yet. Just remember that, you know, you've got so many opportunities to get your best run, and that doesn't mean in terms of time or pace, that's in terms of experience. So whether it's a run that you go out with some friends and you just have a laugh the whole time, perhaps it is a race where you manage to beat your PB. There's no reason that your best run can't be the run that you're supposed to do today. Yeah, even if you set really high benchmarks, you know, there's so much opportunity for you to go out there and have the best run that you've ever had before. You know, even if it all goes wrong, that'll be a story to tell, and maybe it will turn into the best thing you've ever done whilst running. You know, your best run could also just be the run that you need in the moment. So it could be a piece of space and a bit of quiet. Maybe it's the run where you finally realise you can do that 10k distance. Nothing monumental, just a little bit of real motivation to keep you going. So the final reason I'm going to do this here, whilst there's no one around, because it makes so much sense, is that it gives you some me time. If you're not using running as a way to get away from everything, the daily stresses in life, perhaps your family that live in your household, you know, just give it a try. Try turning off your notifications on your phone. Perhaps even you like your watch, even if you're a really avid watch user, perhaps try not taking your watch and just going completely naked, free of watches, free of time, and just see how it feels. You know, you might find that little bit of freedom you actually really enjoy, and it does something really good for your mental health. So that's another reason to keep running. You might find that runs that you've dedicated to yourself as me time give you that great bit of mental clarity. Maybe you come up with your best ideas, or you get over a creative problem at work. You know, just because you're not running to try and solve those problems doesn't mean they're not just going to pop up into your head, and suddenly you'll feel like you've got so much space. Or perhaps when you get back in, you'll have the energy to really dive into those problems and find a solution. So yeah, give that a go if you've not done it yet. Alright, that's enough rambling from me about why you should keep on running if you're starting to feel your motivation drained away from you. So I'll leave you with just the outro of me running. Okay? Don't forget, give it a thumbs up or a little comment if you enjoyed. Okay? And happy running, everyone.